One of Donald Trump's most loyal television allies is now publicly urging the U.S. president to overhaul his Iran negotiating team. Fox News host Brian Kilmeade says it's time for Trump to sideline Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff and hand the job to Secretary of State Marco Rubio instead. The criticism comes as U.S.-Iran tensions have reignited following the collapse of a fragile ceasefire. Here's what happened. Speaking on The Five, Brian Kilmeade openly questioned Trump's decision to rely on Jared Kushner and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff to handle multiple international crises. The Fox News host argued that both men are businessmen, not career diplomats, and said their record speaks for itself. Kilmeade went even further, saying neither man has delivered successful results on several major foreign policy fronts. According to the Fox News host, their efforts in Ukraine, Gaza, and now Iran have all fallen short. He also argued that expecting the pair to simultaneously manage multiple international crises simply isn't realistic. "We have a State Department for a reason," Kilmeade said. Instead, Kilmeade threw his support behind U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. He argued Rubio possesses the diplomatic experience needed to negotiate with Iran, especially given decades of mistrust between Washington and Tehran. According to Kilmeade, foreign policy can't be approached like a business transaction. Negotiators, he argued, must understand the history, politics, and deep-rooted tensions that shape the region. Kilmeade also made an eye-catching claim about Rubio's standing across the political spectrum. He suggested that even many Democrats privately acknowledge Rubio's foreign policy expertise. He added that Rubio should now take the lead in any future negotiations with Iran. Kilmeade's remarks quickly drew praise from an unlikely source. Appearing later on CNN, Democratic Congressman Adam Smith agreed with the Fox News host's overall argument. Smith said experienced diplomats, not political advisors, should be leading negotiations involving Iran. He pointed out that the State Department already employs experts on nuclear policy, the Middle East, and Iranian affairs. Calling Kilmeade's observation blindingly obvious, Smith argued the administration should rely on those professionals. The debate comes after U.S. President Donald Trump declared the June ceasefire with Iran effectively finished. While attending the NATO summit in Turkey, Trump said the agreement had collapsed after Iran allegedly targeted oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz and U.S. military installations in Bahrain and Kuwait.
Is the ceasefire done? Is the MOU dead?
It's a very interesting question. To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. And they're vicious, violent people. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. I'll speak to our negotiators. They want to negotiate. They're good people. Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner. But they have to come back to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a waste of time dealing with them. They're liars. We make a deal. And if I make a deal with him, we have a deal. And he goes out, he talks. We make a deal. Everyone's agreed. No nuclear weapon. We make a deal. They go outside, talk to the press. They say, we never even talked about it. There's something wrong with them. They're cuckoo. As far as I'm concerned, it's over.
As Trump suggested Kushner and Witkoff could continue talking with Iranian officials before immediately casting doubt on the value of those efforts, these remarks went on to further fuel questions about whether the administration intends to pursue diplomacy or prepare for additional confrontation. The criticism also comes as Witkoff and Kushner continue playing roles in other difficult international negotiations. Their efforts to help end Russia's war in Ukraine have yet to produce a breakthrough. In Ukraine, Trump's diplomatic approach has faced criticism from officials who argue his administration has pressured Kyiv into making concessions while failing to secure meaningful commitments from Moscow. For years, Brian Kilmeade has been viewed as one of Donald Trump's most reliable supporters on television. That's why his latest comments stand out. Rather than criticizing the president directly, Kilmeade is challenging the people Trump has chosen to represent him on the world stage. Whether the president takes that advice remains to be seen.